The person at extension 102 is not available. Record your message at the tone. Press any key or stop talking to end the recording. Your recording is below the minimum acceptable length. Please try again. Record your message at the tone. Press any key or stop talking to end the recording. Your recording is below the minimum acceptable length. Thank you for calling Friend's House. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now.
Friend's House, front desk.
Hi, is someone up changing the electricity?
Say that again?
Is someone up here trying to futz with the electricity?
No. Why? What's going on?
The switch is getting flicked on and off in my apartment. The electricity is getting flicked on and off.
What apartment are you?
4D?
Oh. Yeah, you just called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else is on your floor is having the same problem. I went up there to look at the box, but I have no idea what the hell's going on in the box.
Okay, who's the other?
I don't want to start messing with it.
Who's the other person that lost electricity? Is it my next door neighbor?
No, I think it's 4C, Danny Dorsch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he showed me where the box was, and I went over there to try to fix it, but it just looks, like I don't want to start messing with it because I'm going to fuck up other people's, apartment as well. So, I mean, I honestly suggest until maintenance comes, until Rosina comes, because I don't know, what to do, honestly. It's
okay.
Crazy.
No, that's fine. I just didn't think you would come upstairs, and the electricity was going on and off.
He kind of pushed me to come upstairs, and I wanted to go at least take a look at if I can, help out. But I
Listen,
mean,
you're not going to get in trouble. You're not going to get in trouble for coming upstairs. The point is that you've been told not to. Is really the point, and you're there. There by yourself. That's the issue we have, because the building isn't managed properly. We don't need any kind of fancy, security detail down at the front desk. We just need a superintendent that follows the law, and the law is that someone is supposed to be living in the building.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
so it's nothing to do. It's absolutely nothing to do with
fault,
you. No, it's absolutely nothing to do with you. It's just that's just the situation that's going on here. And then when we complain about it,
I understand your point of view because I live in a building and these things happen to me as well, and I get really flustered when the super doesn't command to my needs. But I mean, like normally, like I can't go to the super's door and be like, you got to open the electricity. Usually they're going to tell me to wait till the morning, but I understand totally how.
Well, actually, I know electricity is not a life-threatening, an immediate life-threatening thing,
no,
but it is a life-threatening thing, especially for people with disabilities in a building like this.
No,
so it's all the more important. When I lived in another building like this, if the superintendent was literally not going to be home for the night, someone else was on call or on duty to to be called if there was something going on. I mean, that kind of thing doesn't go on. For us, electricity, medications can have to be refrigerated, and I actually take a medication that has to be refrigerated, so I can't be without electricity.
If you do have a medication that needs to be refrigerated right now, just come down here and give it to me. I'll refrigerate it here.
No, I appreciate that. I'm just saying that there's a lot worse things have happened than this, and there's still nobody to be reached.
No, absolutely. I've faced a lot worse things than this over here. So
I don't. Well, then I don't even know that. But from what I've seen, there have been some floods and there's a fire, and so we've had some problems over the years.
I absolutely understand. And it's like I said. I try to go up there and I tried to look at the electricity box, but there's no labels on the apartments.
Yeah, I don't.
It's all just numbers and stuff. I can't start messing around with that.
Yeah, the circuit breaker. I'm not even sure it's correctly labeled, but the circuit breaker would have been one that had more than one apartment on it because it must be the multi-apartment breaker. And I didn't actually know that Danny that was the. I didn't know that was the outlet that I shared with Danny. I didn't. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
like
that.
the thing is, I don't want to start messing with it because if I'm gonna make the situation even worse. So
Yeah.
and,
I understand. So thanks.
yeah,
Thanks for trying.
I really apologize. I mean, I wish I could do more, honestly.
No, I'm sure the police told you. I said that you were a perfect gentleman, and then I had no argument with you whatsoever.
Actually, they did not. They just said, they
Oh.
just were really rude to me. But I mean, it's okay. It comes with the job,
Well, I definitely told them I had
supposed
no beef with you. I was just that the building went out of their way to get an exemption, and they made statements to the city saying that someone was available to come take care of something all the time. And because we were having such problems with the previous super, we got a new super about a year ago.
Mm.
And let me tell you, I was personally the person making the most complaints for things where the super just wasn't following up on things. I literally had all the tiles fall off my bathroom wall. We had the floods. We had the fires.
Wow.
And the super wasn't here when they happened. So the staffing has gotten a lot better, but there should still be someone that you can call that's an employee of the building that can get up in the middle of the night when something goes wrong. It shouldn't be where you're
I know,
presented
but
with
the
that
thing is,
option.
The only thing they've given me is numbers to call if if an emergency happens. Obviously, this is. I mean, nobody's dying, but I mean, it's an emergency nonetheless.
No, but people. I mean, it's not necessary for people to have to worry about their food spoiling in their refrigerator.
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
I totally understand. I'm a common resident of an apartment building as well, so I totally understand your point.
Yeah, I mean, if it required an electrician to come.
To
yeah, no, right. If it required an electrician to come, I wouldn't expect them to call an electrician in the middle of the night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just, I understand your frustrations totally, because like I said, I'm also, a resident of an apartment building, and believe me, this apartment building is beautiful compared to the stuff that I have to go through. So, I mean, it's just, I understand, though, that there should be somebody here, and I totally agree, because it would help me a lot, because what I've been appointed to do is just stay at the front desk and make sure, everything is on the up and up. I mean, I have no experience with the maintenance part of things.
I appreciate everything you're saying. Believe me, I didn't know, and I didn't care to know that a superintendent was legally required to live in the building or live within one block of the building. I only found that out after, we had things like fires and floods, and there was no super. We literally had a fire one day. The super came for the fire, saw that the fire got put out, but the whole flood on the floor from the water putting out the fire, he just left that water there the whole weekend.
Wow.
So that's the kind of ridiculous stuff. And we all tracked dirty, sooty water through our apartments, and we all, So I mean, I'm not that annoying that I would call and complain about a small thing, but it's the point that when we complained about the bigger things, they still went out of their way to get this exemption and make these statements to the city. And at the very least, they don't. I know that they don't train you guys on what to do. And there's obviously no instructions. I mean, they could take a picture, they could draw a diagram, they could put something on a piece of paper that gives some explanation.
What they've given me is pretty much access, in terms of if you get locked out, I have to get you back in. It just requires me to stay here. That's pretty much what the management here has, pretty much portrayed all the, security guards / front desk to do. It's just
you want to know another weird thing? Another weird thing is for all the people that come in and out of this building and all the people that come to inspect all the times of the year for just regular routine inspections, nobody has ever realized that the residents of the building are not given keys to the front door. And that alone is illegal.
Yeah, I mean,
you're not allowed to be locked out of your building. It's fine to have a doorman, but you're not allowed to be denied a key to the front door to let yourself in.
Yeah, that's something you would have to definitely take up with management, because I mean,
no, I'm not. I'm not taking it up with you. I'm just saying these are the weird things that just go on and they never get addressed. So I'm sorry that you were the one that got caught tonight. I was just sitting at my desk. It wasn't even the outlet I was using that blew. It's funny because it's on the opposite side of Danny's apartment. That blue. It's not the
Well,
side.
you know why your electricity went out? It's because they put on the air conditioning now, and it's going to eat up a lot of power, obviously.
Oh, the air conditioning is on in the building? I didn't even know.
Yeah, the air conditioning is on. So I mean, your power grid is going to get eaten up, obviously, by the air conditioner. So I mean, I pretty much figured that's going to happen to a lot of people. That it's the electricity is going to go out because of the air conditioning.
I didn't realize that was affecting Danny. I didn't realize that was a problem. If you can come up for a minute, I can probably look at the board and show you which switch to flick. So you don't have to come up. You don't have to come up right now. But I didn't realize that he lost air conditioning with that. I have my own air conditioner, so I didn't realize.
No. I don't think he lost air conditioning. He just told me he lost power or something.
No, but he might have lost his blower, or he might have lost his the cooling, churning the unit.
Because the thing is, I don't like. I went with him to look at the box, and
he was with you?
I have no clue, what to do basically in the box.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I don't know what to do.
And the thing is, I don't want to start messing with it because I don't want to mess up the whole thing. It's going to be, and get myself into a situation with the box.
Yeah, I understand.
Because it's all electrical stuff there, and I'm not qualified to even touch that box.
All right.
So, I mean.
Okay. I didn't. I thought it's not totally clearly labeled, and some of them have labels on them that show more than one apartment, and those are the switches that usually blow, that usually click. All right. Well, hopefully she'll call you back, and she'll be able to tell you what switch to look for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping she calls me at least by 6 o'clock in the morning, which is about a little more than a couple of hours away.
Yeah. Well, don't count on it, but we'll see. What is your name, by the way?
My name is Security Officer Efren Farfan.
Are you the guy that's normally down there overnight?
Yeah, I'm the guy with the ponytail.
Oh, okay.
That's the way everybody refers to me as.
That's fine. I just didn't know. I'm the guy with the dog. Because there's only one dog in the building. Actually, I'm sorry. There's not just one dog in the building, but I'm the one with the cute dog. So, all right.
All right.
Thanks
a lot.
I
really wish I could have helped you, honestly, because I do feel bad, honestly. I know what it's like I said.
I just rerouted the wiring to the other side of the apartment, and I'm hoping that I don't blow that circuit breaker. I turned off other things to make up for it.
Just be careful.
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Bye.